It contains Ganoderma, which is king's herb. And because of it, she no longer has allergies or sinus issues, which is something I suffer from. So I'm going to check it out. You should too. And the thing about it is it gets rid of your allergies, gives you way more energy. It can drop pounds off of your body. It can cleanse your organs and your body of toxins and parasites and 20 other benefits. I mean, there's a list of benefits. They're all natural. If you love the products, you can be compensated weekly to share your results. It's just kind of a cool perk to engage their buying audience. So go to skinnydetox.info. Welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. Before we went to break, I mentioned that I'm part of the Chicago Cubs now. And the reason...
Yeah, you were very vague about it. I kept waiting for the word fan to come afterwards.
No.
Fan.
No.
You said you were a Cub, and now you're a part of the team?
There's a video game that I play. It's a Major League Baseball game. And
here we go.
I made my own character. You have to, design them, your height, your width, whatever. What pitches you want.
Right.
Study, blah, blah. And then you enter the draft. And of course, I was the first round draft pick by the fucking Chicago Cubs organization.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm down in the minors, working my way up to get to the show.
You playing for Iowa Cubs?
That's AAA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in AA.
Oh, okay.
An all-star in AA.
Wow.
But
right.
So it shouldn't be too long before I play for Iowa, and then I'll make my trip to, the bigs.
And then you'll have some type of stint, steroids or
I hope so.
Some contract obligation. They'll send you back to the triple.
Yeah. Yeah, at first they'll only call me up when one of their bullpen pitchers gets hurt. I'll have to show up and...
Yeah, this game's bullshit.
it just shows what a shitty life.
Yeah, only 1% of the people playing this game actually make it to the big leagues.
Right. The rest of them have second jobs in the off season.
You're not even playing baseball. You're just bagging groceries or something.
Right. Right. Were you one of the guys I tried talking into going and trying out for the Chiefs?
No. Did you want to do that?
Yeah, they were like, I mean, this was years ago, but I wanted I thought you were one of them. I talked to a couple people about it.
No, definitely not me.
I thought it would have been fun. They were having open tryouts. Why not?
If you did try to get me to do it, I'm sure I was like, hell no.
I have no interest
in that.
There's
no way.
What about the Peoria Pirates? Yeah, the football team.
I never played baseball or football
But you enjoy them.
Ever.
You enjoy them enough.
Yeah, but I don't know the first thing about the mechanics of how to do it.
No.
I like watching it, but
okay.
No, there's no way. I couldn't show up, and I wouldn't even know what gear to wear.
I think I would like watching you play in a football game.
It would be interesting.
I bet I'd be really good.
Joe, you could be the kicker.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was pretty good at kicking
ball
balls around when I was a kid.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
I used to practice punting a soccer ball as high as in the air as I could, without going out of the yard. I tried to kick it straight up, just for. Then I could try to catch it, and then when I would catch it, it would be coming down so fast that I would sprain my thumb. You ever do that as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was
sucks.
Like 3 weeks of healing.
I always hated when somebody threw you a basketball and you caught it.
Yeah.
And it jammed your thumb when you caught it.
Ow.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Emma, did you play any sports when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was big into soccer and volleyball. I also played basketball, but that never went so well.
Weren't you on a baseball team once?
Oh, I did play. I did play a couple years of baseball when I was really little.
She was the only girl on the team.
Really?
Summer number 1, I was the only girl in the whole league.
Her parents made her play.
Summer number 2, I was one of 2 girls in the whole league.
Now, is that because you were just an extreme talent, or, just no girls did it?
No girls did it. I definitely was not an extreme talent.
Well,
it was
back
awful.
when you could be on the team if you just signed up.
Okay.
Okay. You didn't have to try out.
You didn't have to make the squad.
No, you just had to pay your entry fee.
Okay. Yeah, and then there were a couple hundred kids or however many, and then they split all the kids into different leagues or different teams within the league.
Right.
And then those were the teams that played each other throughout the summer.
The Caterpillars, the Hornets.
Right. I was Risser Insurance.
Ooh. I played on Subway.
Ooh.
Yeah, back before Subway was Subway.
Really? Before Jared?
Before Jared, way before Jared.
And then before Jared got arrested.
Did you hear about that?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
He got arrested?
Well, I don't know if he got arrested.
No.
The feds seized his personal computer from his house.
Sorry. I take that back.
Okay, yeah. Allegedly, he was arrested.
But me and Joe were talking on the show the day that happened, and we were like, what are they going to do? Like, I mean, their ad campaign is just gone now. And I don't know if you guys have been watching, but yeah, Jared's gone. Like, he doesn't exist in Subway commercials anymore.
Yeah, they totally have removed him from the website.
They threw together some real quick, stupid Subway commercials, like, I'm a Subway sandwich artist. I love my job.
He hasn't been on those commercials for a while, though. At least I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he just had one where he's like a cartoon. He's like, being a kid, eating because you're fat, growing up, being fat, and then changing your diet, and then he gets smaller, and then he like talks about how he's passing on his eating traits to his 2 kids and how his life is great now, and thanks to Subway. They had that whole ad campaign rolled out right before it happened.
Yeah.
So
I did read about the man who ate Chipotle over 100 days in a row.
what?
Not only Chipotle, but he ate one meal a day at Chipotle. And when I read the news article, it was 106 days.
He was eating a burrito. It turned out he had eaten like Chipotle for lunch for like all week. And he thought to himself, I could eat this burrito every day. He likes it, it's that good.
Wow.
And I remember thinking to myself as I ate one of Chipotle's bowls, I'm like, I could eat this for lunch every day. I really could.
Oh, they've got the best guacamole.
And so the guy was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for 100 days.
So did he?
He went past it.
Is this like a YouTube video or he just did it for fun and people picked up on it, or did Chipotle give him like a eat here for free for the rest of your life card?
It was just one of those stories on YouTube, or not YouTube, but like Facebook or something, where like,
okay,
this guy ate this
Chipotle
burrito for 100 days.
And do you really think you could do that? I don't think I could eat anything.
No.
At the same time every day.
I wouldn't want to.
I would have to get the weekends off at least. Because I do eat the same thing every day for lunch usually when I'm like eating healthy.
Right.
I'll just bring the same thing every day.
And what is that? What's Joe's healthy lunch?
So boring.
Special.
Spinach. No.
Delicious.
Yeah, have I lost you already?
Raw, not cooked.
Oh.
Raw spinach.
Okay.
The baby. I don't want the adult.
Yeah.
Some chicken. Cut up on.
Grilled or fried?
Grilled.
Of course.
Yep. Healthy.
Sure.
And then I'll take either an Italian vinaigrette or just straight up mustard. Yellow mustard. Yeah.
And is that like a chicken spinach salad?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah, basically.
His version of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll maybe have a V8. And so I got 2 vegetable servings in my protein. And
sure.
then
Your Greek yogurt as a snack.
well, that's a snack. But that's not lunch.
That doesn't qualify.
No, you can't put that in there.
Did I ever tell you guys, I hate V8.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of hungover, I go to this party. I'm awake till probably, I don't know, fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm in this, a somewhat strange house. I had a thing where every morning I'd wake up hungover. I had to have soda, something carbonated.
Yeah.
Like it started off where I needed coffee. Then I got sick of coffee and I switched to soda. So like I'm hungover. I'm looking for my shoes. I'm already 15 minutes late. I open up their fridge. I grab a can of Sprite, run out the door.
Right.
I'm driving down the road, rolled the windows down to get some fresh air. I am just fucking hungover. And I go,
Grab that
and
Sprite.
just take this big glorifying chug of this Sprite that I just need. It's fucking V8, dude. Like hungover, expecting citrus carbonation and getting.
I thought it was awesome.
I have no idea how anybody can drink that.
I can imagine how you almost threw up in that car.
Yeah, I almost did.
Add some vodka, some olives. Call
And-
it a Bloody Mary and drink up.
I will say, I used to hate tomato juice. But then I started drinking Bloody Marys, and they do, like, it's got the little hair of the dog. It's got the vitamins in there. It does make you feel a lot better, like way better.
Is your mic okay?
Jack?
Whoa.
Hello.
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 All right, I'll adjust that.
I'm quiet.
I'm adjusting. Is that better, Joe?
Hello. Bum, bum,
How about you?
bum, bum,
Hello,
bum,
hello.
bum,
Yep, that's better.
bum, 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 bum,
All right.
doot, doot.
This fucking thing. So V8 is without a doubt the most. I dry heaved. I was at a stoplight when I took this, and I just like.
Good thing it was a dry heave. Otherwise, you'd have had some nasty shit to clean up.
That's true. I didn't have anything to throw up because I had been drinking for like fucking 10 hours straight. So thank God for that, I guess. But nothing worse than that. I don't know how you guys drink that crap. V8.
Yeah.
Well, I really don't drink V8, actually.
But you can do Bloody Marys,
I
though, right?
love Bloody Marys.
Okay.
Yeah.
You? as
Yeah,
well?
Bloody Mary, though, if you got a good mix, it doesn't taste anything like V8. I mean, it's still tomato juice, but it doesn't taste anything like a V8 does.
I do drink V8 Fusion. That's their version of fruit juice.
Oh, okay.
That stuff's pretty good.
Now that's like infused with,
Whatever flavors you want it to be.
okay. Whatever you want.
It's just sugary juice.
It's sugary juice. With, veggie and fruit servings, or probably mostly veggie. I can't remember.
Did you guys see today Tom Brady? Still getting suspended.
Yeah.
He's
Or
still suspended.
held up, whatever you want to,
Yeah.
how you want to phrase it. Yeah. I kind of was like, whoa.
I'm
I
surprised
thought
by
for
that.
sure they dropped some of it.
Yeah, at least half.
Yeah. That was
If not.
crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you think that does to the Patriots? Do they just say, all right, I mean, this year's going to suck, or are they like, still
Well,
gonna
I mean,
try?
yeah, we always find a way. I mean, if you remember that one year, I'm back. But that one year that Brady went down the first game, he like tore his ACL or something. He was out for the season, and
Yeah.
Matt Castle, somebody that nobody heard of, took his spot, and we won 11 games that year.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen.
This Garofalo guy, or I think that's his name, Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo's
Yeah, and I think he's supposed to be pretty good. I don't know. That's just what I hear for a backup.
Well, it's about time that they started grooming someone.
Yeah, he was drafted to sit behind Brady for a
Brady's
while.
he's got his clock's ticking.
His time's up.
He's getting old.
Yeah, he's getting old, but he did just win a Super Bowl, so
Yeah.
can't be that
He
old.
should have retired on top.
You think?
But I think he's one of those guys that he's going to keep playing until he's like a Favre. He knows it's time to hang it
Favre.
up, but he can't because he just can't stop. He's got to play.
His passion is so great, he can't let it go.
As long as his body is
That's the most
willing, he's going to be there. I mean, unless he literally can't throw that ball.
I was watching some 30-30 special about Dan Marino and John Elway and who was the other one? I can't remember. But they're like showing all their like retirement speeches, and then they played Brett's, and these are grown fucking men crying
Bawling, yeah.
about like making a decision.
I decided.
Like John Elway's was, it's no different than you graduate high school, you graduate college. Today I'm just graduating from the NFL. And I'm like, oh God, shut up.
You pussy.
Right. Well, we are going to take another quick break. Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. Coming up after the break, the Uber Fact. This one's interesting. We'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know how many of you, I would assume almost all of us, in high school went through the skin problem, the acne, like the oils and the nervousness and the hormones and everything. Well, unfortunately, and I even suffer from this to some degree. That sometimes can carry into your adult life. So what we want you to do is to go to manukahoneyacne.com. Don't worry, I'm going to spell it MANUKA honeyacne.com, and check them out because it's really an interesting product. There are many benefits. It's a treatment that you use on your face, and it will invigorate your pores, your face. It'll help you with the acne. There's diet and health, like there's metabolism, like a whole bunch of things go into this. So make sure to go to ManukaHoneyAcne.com. Again, that's